At this moment in time here, as an operator, I've got to think about the business. So the memberships here at the minute are more tailored to the older end because they're the people, in fairness, from a business perspective, the ones with the money and are going to increase our bottom line the most.
Golf, a sport that was originally created within Scotland in 1457 and is still being played to this day. Stereotypically, the sport is more based for the older generation, who retired and enjoy playing golf within their week. Although nationally, within golf, the older generation take a larger participation rate with 61% of all players, the younger generation has increased in participation rates from 55% to 63% from 2014 to 2017, showing that there is an increase in young golfers. I spoke to Thomas Booth, the manager and ex-junior captain of Tapton Golf Club, who spoke about whether the memberships were more predominantly older or younger players, as well as the junior section at the club.
The junior section at Tapton Park actually didn't exist until around 20 years ago, not officially anyway. So there was two guys. It was actually the ex-general manager and head professional here, Andy Carnell, and the junior organiser who is actually due to leave in the next few months, John Marker. At the time, that set the junior section up about 20 years ago. So from that point, there was actually non-existent. Now they developed that and for years and years, and to a point in 2008, when I myself was a junior, I think there was over 100 juniors in the club. So it was the largest junior section in the country at the time, and we also won Golf Mark Club of the Year in 2008, so a national award for developing the junior game. There are quite a lot of golf clubs in this area. Here at Tapton, probably one of the more affordable, more accessible for everybody. You know, the facilities that are here. We've got a main 18-hole golf course for your advanced junior golfers, but we've also got a 9-hole academy course, a driving range and a pitch and putt. So it really is quite an attractive venue for a junior golfer starting out. For a golfer that's already established, so the opportunities here are quite strong, and there's other opportunities within local private clubs as well that are keen to develop the junior game, so become a lot more accessible for juniors over the last decade. Really, it's becoming less elitist towards the junior side and becoming more open access.
Within the interview, Tom touches on how Tapton actually won an award for development of the junior game, which shows not only is the junior game developing nationally, but also locally. As well as Tom talking about the junior development locally, there's also videos such as Why Play Golf, which was created by Bedfordshire Golf Development to show the positives to playing golf as a junior.
I started when I was 2.
3,
4,
5, 8,
11.
When I could walk pretty much, I went to the range and just started hitting a few balls down there.
My granddad took me down the driving range and I loved it ever since then.
I was kind of in between football and golf, but I had to make a decision when I was about 11. I liked golf more, and so I chose golf.
As well as that video, I also spoke to Angus Stephens, an ex-junior captain at Standish Golf Club, who spoke about the positives of playing golf at a young age and the responsibilities of being the junior captain.
So as junior captain, the responsibilities were to organise junior competitions, liaison with the captain and secretary of the club, and also get people trying to get involved in golf. So on a Saturday morning, they had Saturday morning clubs for 4 to 7 year olds, which were getting people into golf. Obviously the rewards of this is that you see more participation within golf, and also it's something to put on your CV and a good reference to have in future life, to obviously to have such a quite big role within a golf club. I think the benefits of being a young golfer is that you're doing exercise, so it's good for your body. You're outside also, and as well as you're talking to people and interacting with people from the clubhouse and people from the club as well. So I would say that golf is slowly moving towards a younger participation rate, just because there's been a lot of funding through Sport England and national governing bodies like that, really trying to increase participation within golf. As well, it's also a culture thing, because a lot of the stereotypes say that retired old men would play golf, but it's actually not in the junior sections within England. In most clubs are increasing.
Although still today, the older generation play the sport of golf more, the question is, will the junior game develop and overtake the older generation?